Now, this is insane. I'm going to get us out of here so you can see it clearly. Let's just see what goes on here. Driving down the road and everything's looking hunky-dory, as they say.
Yeah. Like it's your average day.
Look at that.
Oops, not an average day.
No. It's a massive explosion.
And it's way crazier than that just let it on to be, because we got different angles for you.
Yeah. And I want you to pay attention to the manhole covers that are going flying into the air.
That's the crazy part.
Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. Okay, watch this. Bam, okay, all the way down the road. All of those
you got to look
covers.
all the way down the road.
Yeah.
This is a good one. A clear one, I should say.
Here we go. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Bam, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
But you know what's
10,
crazy?
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
It was actually 11 seconds if you count it with real seconds.
Like with real seconds?
Your seconds are always nuts.
Yeah, my seconds are too fast. So 11 seconds before that manhole cover hit the ground.
Yes.
That's
insane. Watch it in slow-mo. I want you to watch the manhole cover.
Yeah, look how close that
I want you to watch the manhole cover go up. Watch this, guys.
All right.
And then watch it come
Bam.
down. So all of you can see them in a cascade.
Yeah, they all went up
on the road.
I mean,
those are not manhole covers. That's asphalt.
Yeah.
Watch.
Here it comes.
Look how long this takes.
Yeah, I mean, holy crap.
Dude, and by the way, those manhole covers weigh 110 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay. So we had some math done by a physics expert.
Bam! Look at that.
It bounces over that car.
Golf almost got destroyed.
It would have been effed. So I got some not stats, but some numbers.
Yeah.
So what this looks to be, you can keep playing it.
Okay.
What this looks to be is a sewer system, right?
Yeah, there's a gas explosion.
And then there was gas that leaked in there. It created massive pressure, and then something ignited it, right?
Yeah.
Now, these manhole covers, which there are many, so many you don't even know how many.
Yeah, all the way down that road.
And this whole area, this area that was affected was massive, right?
Yeah.
The manhole covers would have been going 120 miles an hour. Okay.
Wow.
They would have been 150 meters in the air before they came down, or 492 feet in the air.
That is just incredible.
How insane is that?
That is incredible.
I mean, just to put it into perspective, okay? The tallest roller coaster, apparently, is called the King Da Ka in New Jersey. That is 456 feet. These manhole covers went 492 feet.
So taller than the tallest roller coaster in the world.
110 pounds. All down the road.
Well, I mean, look at it. Split the road in half here.
I mean, look at this road.
Yeah.
It's absolutely insane. I didn't see one piece of news about this.
Me neither. Isn't that weird?
This is apocalyptic.
Dude, I mean,
by the way, we've been here.
Yeah.
We've been on this road.
On that road.
We have ridden on this road in our documentary.
Yeah.
And you remember that area, right?
Yeah, of course.
This is a main thoroughfare.
Yeah, and that's why I know we went in it, because that is the main way through. And look at that, is insane.
Absolutely crazy.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, just imagine you're driving down the road and there's a massive explosion and you've got 110-pound manholes coming down at terminal velocity. You know, what the hell?
That's like a Godzilla movie or something. You know, like where there's like urban destruction?
Yes.
It's like one of those movies.
Correct. I mean, who knows?
Look at that just fallen in there.
I mean, it's terrifying to think where those landed, by the way.
I know,
we saw that
one just missed.
That Golf just missed being obliterated, but I'm sure not everyone was that lucky.
No,
you know, what if it went on a home or went on a school playground or something? You never know.
This is one of those things where you look at the thumbnail and you're like, oh, okay. But you watch the video and you're like, whoa, that's way bigger than I thought.
Yeah.
It was huge. It was absolutely huge.
Yeah.
Anyway, weirdly unreported.
Yes, August 17th was a big day in China for things, as you'll see.
They were celebrating something, I think.
Well, it's my birthday. Yeah. But, I mean, not that that's connected or anything.
I think you're the omen.
Yeah, exactly.
This is terrible stuff. But yeah, so a bunch of people were like, what's going on? This guy was selling stuff in a food cart. A bunch of people were walking around looking at this.
Look at that. Look at that. There's the bracket for the manhole.
Yeah. They're looking around. They're like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah. Yeah, what happened here?
And this is over and over again down the road. Like I said, this is not in one spot.
Yeah, of course. I mean, that is crazy. See, they've put a little barrier around it now.
Yeah.
But look, all the windows are obviously smashed out of the food cart, which was next to this.
Yeah.
The power of that explosion was incredible.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And I really sincerely hope that not many people were affected here. Obviously, I hope that no one was, but I highly doubt that.
Yeah, it's very hard to say.
It's highly improbable. By the way, don't leave yet. There's a lot more destruction coming, unfortunately. It was a very destructive week.
Yes. So again, August 17th in Beijing this time.
So, capital of China.
Yeah, capital of China. We have a sinkhole and a bus falling in a sinkhole. So, you know, sometimes you might think that these sort of very bad construction practices, maybe Beijing will be spared from them because it's right under the nose of the government, the central government, but no. But look, the road just collapsed.
Beijing is not an area of like horrible geological instability, by the way.
No, it's just very poor construction.
Yes, everything in China is, unfortunately.
Okay, now let's go all the way south.
Down south. Oh, we forgot to do the pentagram again.
Oh yeah, it probably is a pentagram.
We'll check next time. Somebody make the map here.
Yeah, exactly. Haikou Hainan, which is, you know, down south, the Hawaii of China, as they always like to call that area.
Don't use
Yeah,
it.
okay.
Don't say that. You've been to Hawaii.
Yeah, exactly.
And you've been to Hainan.
Yeah, exactly. You know when China's finally made it is when you start saying this is the, and then insert Chinese tourist destination of America.
Like, what if you said you go to, let's say you go to Raleigh, North Carolina.
Yeah.
Right? And they say, you know what, Raleigh, North Carolina, that's actually like the Guiyang of America.
Yes, exactly.
That's how you know.
That's when you know China's made it. But right now, it's always only the other way around. They're always like, this is the Grand Canyon of China.
Because we and the Chinese people in America would be the only people that would understand what that meant.
True. Yeah. Anyway, so this is another massive sinkhole, which they're now working on. A road collapse they're busy fixing.
Unreal.
Yeah, absolutely unreal.
I wish it was Unreal Engine, because then it wouldn't...
Look, it seems like the majority of these sinkholes happen when pipes burst underground and start washing away the soil, you know?
Yeah.
And that would make sense. Anything else on the 17th?
Yes, there's one more. Okay. There's more across the board, but one more in the 17th.
Okay.
Just want to make sure everyone saw this.
This is in Dongguan.
Down south.
Yes, in Guangdong.
Yeah, let's have a look.
Yeah, what's going on? Oh, just a random explosions in a house or in an apartment, I guess.
Oh, that's nuts.
It almost looks like fireworks going off.
Yeah, but I think it's too big for that.
Yeah.
It's too powerful. See what I mean?
Yeah.
It's even raining, right?
Yeah, wow.
Oh, it just doesn't stop either.
Yeah, curious. I mean, the fire department's there.
Yeah.
At least.
Remember that one time in Dongguan when they showed up when the fire hydrants were made?
Yes, I remember that very well.
So hopefully they didn't have to deal with that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they had to park right under it so they could use the water from the truck.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that can't be fireworks. It would have finished by now. It's some kind of electrical or gas.
Yeah, I feel like if it was fireworks, it would have happened a lot faster. That looks like it's at a hotel.
Yeah.
And imagine you're sleeping in a hotel and you're like, "What's this?"
Not nice.
You know what you'd probably say?
What?
You'd probably say,
What?
What a wonderful song. How come I've never heard it before?
Somehow I doubt it. I doubt it. I think you didn't get that right. Okay, anyway, August 19th. So we're talking a couple days later in Baiyun in Guangzhou. In Guangzhou, again, big capital city
this is
of
near the
Guangdong.
airport.
Yeah, Baiyun Airport. And I used to drive past it all the time. Let's see what happened there. Another random explosion in an apartment.
"Holy crap!"
It's very hard to tell whether that was gas related or if it was an EV battery that was being charged. It could have been either or.
Yeah, who knows?
Anyway, August 19th, 2024. And this is in Ningxia.
Yep, this is in northwestern China.
Yeah, so now we're going all the way back up again.
Muslim province. Let's have a look at this one. This one's nuts.
Okay.
Listen to it. Wow. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Let's go back.
I'll
to
go
that.
back
It's
to
like
that. It's a factory
It's almost
exploded.
like you feel like the energy gets sucked into it and then come out.
Yeah,
Like a jet,
exactly.
What the hell? That's huge. I wish the camera didn't pan away. Obviously,
Well, I'm telling you, when you're in that situation, you're like, get out of here,
dude.
Because you're like, oh look, it's a fire.
I can feel it from the video.
Yeah, a massive explosion. You can see the roof going off.
The whole building exploded.
Yeah.
Absolutely
So
insane.
remember, this is all in the span of a week.
Yes.
And these are big, big, big things. So the reason why we're showing you this is just so that you can be more realistic about China.
Sure.
Because what you see coming out of China is always like, look at the high-speed rail. China's living in 2050 using plastic kitchen utensils, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, everything's great.
Here's
but
the deal. Sorry.
in the same newsfeed, you'll be like, America's decrepit and falling apart. And they'll show like a train accident or some drug addicts.
Right. Right.
And that's not a fair representation.
I think it's just so skewed, and with what China does with the Chinese government does with the paid search engine optimization is they make sure you don't see stuff like this. And I think it's unfair to the people in China.
Yes.
I think it's unfair to the people in the rest of the world that don't have an unbiased picture of China because they're looking at Chinese propaganda all the time. The Chinese government's spending billions of dollars putting it in front of your face.
Correct.
The reality is that China's not a safe place.
Yeah, it's not this utopia that's high-tech, advanced, and safe.
It's fun. It's a cool country full of amazing people, and we've seen the entire, more or less the entire country, rural and cities, and we loved it.
Yeah,
we loved
but it's
almost
being
everything about it.
misrepresented.
But it's being misrepresented.
Yeah.
It's
So-
just, it's not fair.
It's kind of like this, okay? If you've got a food that's really delicious,
Yes.
okay, and it tastes great, but you know it's unhealthy. Let's say like chocolate, right? Chocolate bars, like Reese's peanut butter cups or something. Anything along those lines. They're delicious, but you know it's not good for your health. But imagine you're chewing on this thing and everybody around you is telling you that this particular product, whichever one it is really good for your health and it's going to make you lose weight and it's going to make you super healthy. But it's actually the opposite.
Yeah.
That's what's kind of happening with China.
Yeah.
China's great. There's a lot of good things about China, but they keep putting a false advertising on it, saying
true.
like, oh, it's something that it's not.
It's true.
All right? And that's what we're trying to point out, is that you have to see it clearly, realistically.
Yeah.
Let's take a look here. We've got another one of these curtain walls that are about to collapse. And it just shows you that this is a problem. Look at that. That's about to come off.
Yeah, if you're listening, it's a wall of an entire building about to come off, which we've seen happen countless times.
It's like the facade that they put up.
Yes.
They screed it on there. That it's never attached properly. It's something that, again, we could show you every week. We can show you multiple of those, but we just need to show one.
Yes.
One final little thing that happened, I believe last week as well, is this is a Chinese electric scooter, and just again self-immolation. But the difference between these and a gas vehicle is just the intensity and the heat of the flames and just how quickly these things kick off. And you think, okay, it's fine, it's over there. But look, suddenly the gas escapes and now you've got a flamethrower and it's flamethrowering that car next to it.
You know, in China, Facebook is banned.
That poor baby, that's
I
a
know.
real baby.
Imagine one of your first memories is looking up at that.
And I guess it also stops people from having fantasies of going back in time and, like, I don't know, stopping Mao Zedong from taking power or something. You know what I mean? They don't want
Yes.
those fantasies floating around. But
Well, I have some stuff to say about this, actually.
okay. I'm sure you do. One of your all-time
Stop.
favorites.
Yeah, what-
Obviously, they don't want anything to do with revolutions and overthrowing government power. It had, like, the shark, and then it had a massive wave. But in the wave, it had the Fast and Furious cars flipping, you know, like the flipping over. China banned something that it pirated and stole. They stole it and then banned
That's
it.
what-
I love this one's got Xi Jinping's
Is that
death
the
portrait.
Is that the WHO guy?
It looks like it could be Tedros.
Close my eyes, I can almost see it. When I take a breath, you fill up my lungs. And if my mind